every story appears ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is the story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Good afternoon, CoreTV News on the hour. I'm Tolu Ojewumi. Contrary to widespread beliefs that Sudan has rejected Nigeria's extradition request for Sadiq Oguche, the young bomb blast mastermind, the federal government says efforts to bring him back are still ongoing. According to the Director of Public Communications, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Amadou Ogbole-Ode, the process for extraditing Oguche is being handled by the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol. It stated that the process is a long-drawn one, which requires a lot of paperwork and tendering of evidence that showed that the suspect was indeed involved in what he was being sought for. The director stated that the move to bring back Oguche was not foreclosed yet, adding that efforts to extradite him were still on. Ogbole explained that the process of bringing back the suspect to stand trial for his alleged crime will be completed when all the necessary formalities had been completed. He stressed that the federal government is unaware that Sudan is frustrating the repatriation of Oguche, saying that the process of bringing back the suspect is being handled by the Interpol and it is a government-to-government thing. The Ekiti State President Electoral Commissioner Halilu Pai says the Independent National Electoral Commission has engaged 7,941 people as ad hoc staff for the June 21 governorship election in the state. Pai told newsmen in Ado-Ekiti that most of the ad hoc staff were members of the National Youth Service Corps NYSA and students of tertiary institutions. According to the RAC, the commission engaged such a high number of ad hoc staff in order to cater for the 766,132 persons registered as voters in the state. Pai added that out of the 7,941 people engaged as ad hoc staff, 2,195 would work as presiding officers, while 5,605 would work as assistant presiding officers. Some of the ad hoc staff will be deployed to 177 electoral wards, 16 collation centers at the local government headquarters, and the rest would be in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, he stated. The REC says the money to pay the allowances of those engaged had been credited into the account of the NYSC in Ekiti State to avoid delay in payment. He explained that each corps member would receive 11,000 naira, made up of 7,000 naira as honorarium and 4,000 naira as transport fare. After a long day and night at the Eagle Square, the new APC chairman, John Odige-Oyegun, was finally declared elected at about 10 a.m. on Saturday. Speaking afterwards, Odige-Oyegun assured party members of his readiness to provide visionary leadership for the party ahead of the 2015 general elections.
I am humbled by the great honor you have conferred on me and the sacred trust that you have reposed on me. And with extreme humility, I accept this responsibility. We have undertaken to lead this party into the next phase of its evolution and onwards thereafter to the fulfillment of its destined mission as the liberator of the Nigerian people. This is a heavy responsibility, but I assure you, it is a responsibility we are not taking lightly. Nigerians have been frustrated by the fact that there was no alternative national party comparable in strength to rescue them from the clutches of the PDP. Today, I want to say to Nigerians, your wait is over. Your prayers have been answered. Help is on the way. The APC has arrived. In 2015, the All Progressives Congress will provide Nigerians with visionary, dedicated, and people-oriented leadership that will liberate the nation from the clutches of the PDP's rule of poverty and oppression.
Now we're back to Ekiti. The INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ekiti State, Aliu Pai, has cleared the air on the origin and destination of a truck arrested with electoral materials during the week in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital. He insisted that the contents of the vehicle are the Commission's obsolete materials. He also decries comments credited to the commander of the Army Detachment drafted to oversee security during the election, Aliyu Momo, indicating that the materials in the vehicle were dated 2014. Rashid monitored this latest twist from Ado-Ekiti. He fired in this report.
The interception of the Lagos-bound truck on Thursday at Itaure and the dismissal of the materials as obsolete by INEC and claims by the military commander who arrested the truck indicating that some 2014 materials were found in the truck is now eliciting reactions. Commenting on this development, the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ekiti State, Aliu Pai, explained that the truck contained the only waste product of the electoral body.
You have this as INEC stamp, and you have this as stamps that is currently in use. And what is curious about this issue is that you cannot claim that 2014 stamp is a waste material.
We only received the stamps that would be used for the 2014 election on the 13th. That is just yesterday. In other words, as at the time that that truck was intercepted, we have not even received the stamps.
Stressing the fact that the materials found in the truck were indeed obsolete, Ekiti INEC unveils aprons which will be used in the forthcoming election, as the resident electoral commissioner also announced that the chairman of the INEC and the Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Abubakar, are due to arrive Ekiti on next Wednesday alongside the sensitive materials to be used for the poll.
The sensitive materials will come next week. The chairman of the commission, Professor Atahiru Mohammed Jega, will be coming for the final stakeholders meeting on Wednesday 18th this month. The Inspector General of Police is also expected to be there.
The fears nursed by the electorate over the credibility of the forthcoming election were also laid to rest, as the resident electoral commissioner assured all of INEC's neutrality.
We do not have any preferred candidate or political party, and we have no reason whatsoever to compromise with anybody. We want to achieve a free, fair, and credible election, and therefore appeal to all the stakeholders in this state to play the game according to the rules of the game.
Although Ekiti State has 2,195 polling units, the resident electoral commissioner reveals that the figure has increased to 2,803 polling cubicles due to the largeness of some polling units. This, he added, is to enhance smooth voting system. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ado-Ekiti.
Update on the Osun State governorship poll, which is fast approaching. After this break, stay with us.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
From time immemorial, women have birthed life, shaped character, and by extension, influenced the society. Moremi of Ife and Moten of Benin, Queen Aminat of Zaria, all women of influence and power.
Whether it's before election, after election.
How ironical. Women being so powerful yet have few grounds in decision making.
They see you as a wife, and I see you as a wife to a man.
We are talking women in politics.
A woman will be bold enough to stand up and say, I want to become president of Nigeria.
Only on CoreTV News.
You're still watching CoreTV News on the hour. For more information on our news and other programs, visit us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/CoreTV News. Our handle on Twitter is @CoreTV News NG. And on YouTube, www.youtube.com/CoreTV, _ news. The rest of the news: with less than 3 months to the Osun State governorship poll, the State Police Command has issued the adequate steps that will be taken to ensure a hate-free election. The command arrested 2 suspected armed political thugs at one of the campaign rallies in the state. Bido Koro in Osogbo has more.
The Osun State Police Command has arrested 2 suspected political thugs. The arrests were made at one of the recent campaign rallies in the state. At the time of their arrest, some dangerous weapons and local charms were reportedly found on them. The Osun Police Command Public Relations Officer, Folashade Odoro, gives insight into how the arrests were made.
So our men were there that day doing their visibility policing before they cited the suspects. And during this course, they were searched and all the dangerous weapons were found in their vehicle and also in their trousers.
According to Odoro, further investigations is still being carried out to determine the level of complicity of both men.
Diligent investigation will be carried out, and if they are found guilty, they will be charged to court to face the music.
The Special Assistant to the State Governor on Security Affairs, Kunle Amos, buttressed the need for the ongoing investigations by the police.
But we are trying to see the authenticity of what they were actually going to use the cutlass for and all that. So investigation is still ongoing. They are still just suspects until it's determined and investigated that they are actually culprits. You can't say precisely whether they are offender or not.
The command spokesman, Folashade Odoro, confirms the readiness of the police to adequately handle the state's governorship election come August 9.
According to the Inspector General of Police Transformation Agenda on visibility policing, we are fully on ground. We've strategized all our men that during this electioneering period, we are not going to take it lightly with anyone found with any offensive weapons.
With preparations for the August 9 election in Osun State heating up by the day, will police assurance of providing security before and during the election be solely relied on? Events in the very near future will reveal this to us. Bid Okoro, CoreTV News, Osogbo.
We'll wrap it up. I'm Tolu or Jeremy. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.